Hello, everyone. This is Venus Tremaine. Today, we're going to be talking about General Hospital for the week of March the 10th, and I'm going to give some of my commentary as well. But before we get started, please go ahead and like and subscribe. It's free to do and helps out the channel a lot. So thank you very much in advance if you choose to do that. I appreciate it. Also, we have a membership with your exclusive videos, early access to videos. On our lives on Fridays, we talk about all the soaps, all the spoilers. We have some great conversations. And if you can't make that, you can always watch the playback and, watch us and get all the spoilers and news and everything, right then and there. But we're going to get into this spoilers first. Monday, March 10th. Anna and Jason are in a race against time. Dante seeks Maxie's help. Jordan and Isaiah make a pact. Tracy is outraged. Chase makes an arrest. Now, the question is, does this have anything to do with the blade that Sidwell got Alexis Prince on? Tuesday, Brooklyn is enraged. Portia pleads with Curtis. Dante and Lulu reconnect. Sasha meets with Carly, and Emma steps up for Gio. Emma steps up for Gio. Wednesday, Liz and Lucky's attraction deepens. Carly confronts Drew, which I'm sure is this picture here. Alexis seeks out Curtis. Rick has bad news for Portia. Ava asks Nina for a favor, and that's this picture here. Thursday, Lucky and Liz plans are thwarted. Anna seeks out Brennan's assistants. Carly questions her feelings. Lucas has an intriguing encounter. Portia covers her tracks. And I'll just go ahead and put this out because this also happens that week. Friday, Trina is in for a big surprise on her birthday. Christina wants answers. Sonny makes a confession. Dante opens up the chase, and Lois gives reassurance. So, you know, probably from Martin that nobody's going to tell, that nobody's going to find out when Lulu's already found out. And based on the spoilers that the writers revealed, Lulu will tell Dante the truth about him having a kid with Brooklyn and that nobody's going to be happy about it. So, Lulu is going to be one to short end of the stick with that for not minding her business, or at least letting Brooklyn tell. But, now I'm going to go to my notes for General Hospital and just go over some of the things that, sort of got my attention for the week, like Drew and Portia, whereas it really annoyed me because Drew's blackmailing Portia. And instead of her going to Curtis and just telling him what's going on, Portia went to Ava and Rick. So it's like, your marriage should be strong enough for you to be able to tell him, he already knows what you did. You just don't know you're being a black, you know. So I thought this right here was cute. Isaiah and Jordan. This has been the couple I've been rooting for a really long time. And after sort of like seeing if he could pair it up with Lucas, um, uh, her name Willow, Liz, they've been sort of trying to do chemistry tests with a lot of different people. And I'm like, you got Jordan right there. So them kissing at least was a step in the right direction because they look like a really good couple. That could be a future soap super couple if they play their cards right. And I'm talking about the writers and the producers. Then we also had this cute moment here with James letting off the roof. And it reminded me of old General Hospital and old sort of like hospital shows where they had these sort of light moments of the doctors and nurses just being doctors and nurses and helping a random patient. Just happens to be James. So it just kind of felt right that General Hospital actually had a regular patient it didn't have anything huge going on with them, but it was nice to see. I did have some pushback at the members live because some people disagree with me, but I they really make me hate Sasha, and I really like Sasha because what the disagreement on the live was, I said it irks me that Sasha is willing to take money from the man who kidnapped her and tried to blow her up, and backstabbing her friends by trying to convince them to let him in the company, um, instead of just taking Jason. We know Jason. Jason don't care about money. It's like it's just free money. There's no strings attached. Like they were talking about Sonny and the trust for Geo or whatever. No, Jason's like, I got plenty of money. Um, the baby needs it. Fine. I'll give it to you. She's like, no, I want to be independent. And then her kidnapper's like, hey, you want to make 250? And she's like, okay. I didn't like that. But some members on the live felt that there would be strings attached taking Quartermain money, but technically Jason's not Jason Quartermain, he's Jason Morgan. So, I mean, you can take Jason's dirty money or Sidwell's dirty money. Um, I would take Jason, especially since we know Sidwell is probably planning something that's going to blow up in everybody's faces anyway. Um, Next was me fast forwarding through this travesty of them fast forwarding Joss as a spy with her handler, which is, and I know I'm not the only one to notice this. He's a lookalike for Dex. It's like they might as well have just kept Dex. It's like he looks like he could be Dex's older brother. I'm like, and if Brennan may have chosen him for that reason of him looking like Dex, but yeah, that happened. And there was a debate also about on Beyond the Gates, which is my new number one show that I love. General Hospital is now number two. That none of the LGBTQ characters have kissed. So not the married couple and not Chelsea who hooked up with the married couple. It was all kiss on the cheeks. But General Hospital, which surprised me, were trying to like go all out with, showing more, which is something we ain't seen in a long time on so. Hell, where's Mariah and Tessa? You know, what they doing? Mariah was put back on contract and Tessa wasn't. That tells you a lot about how these songs treat the LGBTQ characters. And then we had Lulu, sneaking around Martin's room trying to find information on Charlotte and actually stumbled on Dante having a baby with Brooklyn. And then she went and ran told Carly. And this is another disagreement that happened on the live. I'm like, the fact that I didn't like that Carly wouldn't have told, at least told Jason, but other people were saying, Jason and Carly aren't as close as they used to be. But the idea she wouldn't tell Sonny, even though they're not together, they're still close. So, and they've made up that, he's not with Nina no more. I don't know. These are like minor disagreements. Everybody's going to agree on everything. But, this is why you should be on a live. Everybody's opinion is, taken into consideration. Sometimes they even change their mind about things, such as on Beyond the Gates. I was thinking that Haley was going to be Danny's sister, but they gave me, changed my mind more to the fact that Haley's probably going to be Danny's daughter. So, even I'm open to, having great conversations and talking about shows. And then look what comes out, you know. But moving on, we had Lulu versus Brooklyn, and I'm not feeling this. It's like it's coming on too strong. Like I wish Brooklyn had been bullying Lulu, and then Lulu got one up on her, and now she had this attitude. But Lulu has been on Brooklyn since she woke up. And I'm like, Brooklyn saying like she didn't know she had a boy. She's not just tears in her eyes, she's crying. And Lulu's just looking at her like, oh, you liar. And I'm like, it's just too much venom. You know, it should be more of a nuanced conversation. Like Lulu should have been shocked that Brooklyn didn't know her kid was a boy. You know, we should have had more of that. But I haven't been liking Brooklyn lately. So the fact that Lulu made me feel sorry for Brooklyn, yeah, that means they're doing too much. They're doing too much. Lulu's coming on just way, way, way too strong. So in the comment section, let me know how you feel about Brooklyn and Lulu's rivalry. Because I was stunned that Lulu had no empathy at all. And also, I was shocked that they actually turned the lights on in the bedroom because you know normally this Brooklyn and Chase's bedroom is dark, like they don't have lamps or something, which we can clearly see. But they actually turned the lights on, and Brooklyn is wearing so much black that you can't even really see what she's wearing. She still looks like she's wearing a coat in her bedroom. A coat in her bedroom. It's crazy. Um, then there was what I talked about briefly, Sidwell and Alexis with him getting her prints on the dagger and then holding it, you know, carefully trying not to get his prints on it. But what we talked about on the live was my question, is Sidwell a Cassadine? I heard a rumor a long time ago that Sidwell was a Cassadine, and I'm like, maybe that wasn't just a rumor. I'm starting to think maybe he could be a Cassadine. Maybe that's why he wanted to live in Windermere and while he called Alexis over specifically. You know, hell, he could work for Elena, you never know. But let me know in the comment section. Do you think Sidwell could actually turn out to be a Cassadine? And finally, um, I was listening to this conversation with Sonny and Lois, and they weren't talking straight out, but I really got the vibe that Sonny knows that Gio is his grandson. And that's why he goes out of his way to help him and make sure he's financially secure. And I can really see Lois telling um, Sonny that he had a grandkid and him not telling Dante, which could blow up in his face. You know, the way Dante has stood by Sonny. So, um, but members on the live didn't agree with me. They didn't see it the way I saw it, so I'm going to ask you in the comment section. Did it? Do you think that Sonny might actually know? Because I don't know. I'm just saying this particular conversation raised my ears up. You know, I was like, they kind of sound like they talked around the fact that Gio was their grandkid, and Sonny knows it. But let me know what you think. Do you think Sonny knows, or do you think he's just generous? With that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video and the comment section.